right, Mr. Pineda.
Which button do I press?
The one on the top,
on the projector.
Oh, this?
No.
The one on
This
the
one?
projector.
On the projector.
On the projector.
Oh, fuck.
You're so stupid,
Where with the arrow.
No, he's actually doing his presentation already. That's how he does an awkward presentation.
Is that good?
Oh, that's gonna be fire.
Fire angle.
All right.
That was pretty awkward.
All right, we're off to a good start already. So obviously my name is Ray Pineda. That's me, right? And this is my presentation on how to give an awkward presentation. So, why listen to me? I'm sure, as you know, especially if you're in an AP seminar like these two jokesters right here, three jokesters, right? You've seen me present things in front of a class much like this, right? In front of a projector, right? And I don't put, a lot of planning into it. So what tends to happen is that sometimes I do things that make a presentation awkward. So that's why you should listen to me. Okay, so why care about what makes a presentation awkward, right? It happens to a lot of people, I'm sure. If you've ever given a presentation, probably given an awkward one before.
Nope.
Yeah, so why is it important? You're probably awkward. If you're giving a presentation, you're probably awkward, right? It makes everybody uncomfortable, believe me. Right, so you can see from this graph here, I don't know the sample size, the source, whatever, but more people are afraid of speaking in public than they are of dying. Just let that, sink in.
That's great. I like this.
All right, so here's my first tip if you want to give an awkward presentation. Don't make eye contact at all, right? So like, right? And then if you accidentally make eye contact with someone in the audience, you gotta go like. Okay, next tip. Pretend your slides are broken, right? You gotta like stall, right? You gotta be like. See, it's just like everybody's waiting on you. All right. All right, here's the next tip. Randomly bring up tragedies that have happened to you. Like, I grew up in a broken home, right? Everybody's looking at you and they're like, what is this guy talking about? That's a really bad way to start off a presentation.
Why was the school
Right? Like, oh, I got in this car crash the other day. Like, nobody cares. And then that's my dad. That's my dad. Right? He passed away in 2015. That's awkward, right? Now all you guys are like, all right, and then forget what you're saying, right? You're up here presenting, hey, pass me my notebook real quick. Right? And then you forget where you're presenting and you're just looking over here like this and hoping nobody is, waiting for somebody. All right, and then waste time like I'm doing right now.
It's blank. No!
All right. And then, going on really long tangents, that's also something that makes it really awkward. Like, it's more like a comedy show, right? Like, oh, the other day I went out and I went to the grocery store and I got a banana to use in my presentation.
No?
All right. And so did I ever tell you guys about, like, when I was playing Xbox and then my mom came. This is a legit story, by the way. And she was like, Rafe, your dad's dead. And I was like, no joke. That's what happened. All right. So don't use pictures. Pictures in a slide should be, they should draw the focus of the audience to your slide. And then they should draw focus to your slide, right? And then also to help further your message. All right. What the? Okay. I thought it was cut off. Whatever. So and then stalling, right? Everybody has probably done this when they forget what they're saying in their presentation, and they're just kind of going like this and trying to remember what they're gonna say, and then they don't remember, and it's like really awkward. And And then another bad thing to do during a presentation is changing your slide template halfway through. I mean, it's not necessarily like the worst thing to do, but it just really breaks the flow, the visual flow of your presentation. And then use a lot of filler words like I mean, you've probably seen somebody do that, like go like this. Not looking at you, Josh. All right, and then forgetting your.
What did you drink, Josh?
And then forgetting your slide order is a big one too. You know, it helps if you have like a notebook like this with nothing written in it to remember what you're going to present. All right. And then trying to cram everything in on one slide, right? That's terrible because everybody's looking at it's a giant eyesore just looking at your slide and nobody wants to look. They're going to look at their phone the whole presentation, right? And then I already touched on going on long tangents. And also in regards to your text, it should, you know, if you want to make it awkward, you should have it as hard as read to possible. As hard as possible to read for the audience, because then everybody is going there, they're going, you know, like squinty-eyed, they're like, what does that say up there? Right, so a classic for that is yellow text on white background. It's awful to look at.
What?
All right, so it's also helpful if you're trying to make an awkward presentation to stumble over your words. Like, I can't pronounce, okay.
No!
Finish your slide.
No, finish this shit, Ron. Listen.
Oh my.
No, keep it going. I'm gonna finish it off.
Okay, finish it off. Finish it
All
off.
right, and then another tip is to stumble over your words, like saying effervescences. I couldn't figure out how to say that for like a whole week. And what does that word mean? It means like, I forget.
Can I leave this and my bag?
What is that?
Because it's irony.
We learned about the
Okay, and the next thing you want to do is procrastinate. So you can see here, I didn't even finish the slide. All right, and then failing to land your joke is a surefire way to get everybody feeling awkward because you know you're trying to be funny, but it's just not funny.
What's that car?
That's half, like a 50.
It's a hearse.
Please, get someone on
Right.
on there.
Who's that in the back?
All right.
You really noticed that?
All right. So like, you know what time it is? Time for you to watch crickets, right? Or starting off something like, I grew up in a broken home. All right, that's the end. All right. All right, here's my works cited. Yeah.